Hello, I hope everyone is doing well. The day that I'm recording this is March 13th, and it is my 3-month on YouTube anniversary. This video won't come out until August, so what I'm going to tell you next will be a distant memory at the time this comes out. So we just had a winter snowstorm, and there's another one planned for later this week. And the name of that one is Hope, and it was funny listening on the radio. They said, yeah, because there is no hope anymore. Just a funny, we're ready for winter to be over humor. But yesterday we were snowblowing, and the auger that spins so that the snow can get moved and thrown out the chute, that stopped working. So it was an ironic situation where you need the snow blower in order to get yourself out, so you could even go get something to fix the snow blower. Thankfully, the snow drifted only in one area towards the end of the drive, and I was able to shovel that all and get to work. I did get stuck getting back in. We have some dips in the driveway, and it was really icy, and it was just the right situation for my vehicle and how I was driving, that I've got some icy little ruts that I'm stuck in currently. So I'm waiting for a friend to come and help give me a little push, but it's safe and I'm safe, and we'll just move forward. It will warm up, so hopefully some more will melt off, and hopefully that next storm won't be too bad. Our fingers are crossed with our snowblower being out of commission. So that was a little bit of what's going on in real life, and along with that, I've started this adventure of creating a happy little pup animation. I've been doing live streams most weekdays around 10 a.m. I'm on there, and I'll do it for half an hour. Just a way to keep practicing art, brainstorm, warm up. It's probably quite boring to watch at this time. I keep the audio off, and the setup I have so that the phone can see the computer screen. I'm essentially have my phone in a coffee cup, so it's not easy for me to access the screen. And right now, I think people just kind of like pop on and say, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Not super engaging, and they probably move on with their scrolling. What you're seeing in this video, I made a room for the happy little pup. And then in this last session that I did on Instagram Live, I started creating some animations. There was this YouTube video, I really need to remember her name because it was very nice that she went through the effort of making that video. So I looked up how to do animation in Fire Alpaca. Fire Alpaca is the art program I use. And there is an animation setting, but it's not strongly based in animation, and I also have no background in understanding animation within a program. So what she would do is essentially paint a picture for each, movement, and then she exports it and edits it in a program similar to iMovie to make it into a animation. So I thought that was a fun idea. I like that it's gonna give a little more life to the happy little pup. It also made me think about when I do my readings. So I'm narrating the book Walden right now for practice, for fun. It's a public domain book, and I thought right now I'm doing where you guys get to watch me create the story um, creatures that the happy little pup interacts with. So it's pretty boring, and the point, I suppose, is to help you relax, maybe fall asleep. But I thought it would be nice if I create a picture and then it would be maybe the happy little pup is sleeping and there's some sunlight on her fur and it moves back and forth in an animation. And it could just be that while I read. Similar if you've seen the lo-fi music videos, kind of that concept. I thought that might be a nice option. So for this room, I initially had the idea to do a clean with me because I really enjoy watching those. They inspire me to actually clean my house. And I thought it would be fun to do an art version of that. And then I had it all dirty and I had the sponge ready to clean. And then I thought, well, why not try and draw the happy little pup making it dirty in here? So that's where I'm at now. My channel is definitely has a lot of projects and directions. And that beginning phase, definitely, I would say overall, I'm okay with what I've put out there. There's definitely some things cringy. I'm sure down the road, looking back, I might feel extra cringy, but you have to remember to be grateful to that person for being brave enough to try and put it out there. And without the practice and playing with all these ideas, you're not going to be able to get fine-tuned. So this is where I kind of am at. I've also started crocheting again, and I have just been making squares, and I've been trying different patterns as well as learning how to add different colors into the crochet square. And then I found on YouTube you can make a really cute little bunny out of a square. So I'm playing right now with figuring out if I can make it look like a little puppy. There definitely are some good tutorials on making a puppy. I just thought the square was a really nice place to start. It's achievable, it's not too overwhelming. So I'm currently making a bunny as a gift, and I want to try figuring out where the bunny's face will be. So I thought it would be nice to add like a blaze of color that contrasts. So this bunny I'm working on is a reddish, I would say it's a chocolate covered bunny, colored bunny, and I would like to put a white blaze up the center of its face. And then that would translate into having a white blaze on the happy little pup's face. Right now the ears are too big, which makes sense that they make it into a bunny with how it comes together. So that's just a nice something, and I've been doing that just very recently. That's what I plan to do when I'm going to bed. I usually watch an ASMR video, which I think I will still do, but I will try and just listen to that as opposed to watching it. And I just have to figure out the light situation, because right now the room light's on and that's pretty stimulating. I might try a headlamp so that it's a little bit darker and then I start to get sleepy, but I'm still achieving something. You know, a row or two adds up in crochet. So that's a little catch up with what I am doing in life right now. I'm sure it will be much different when this comes out. Again, that's pretty crazy to think about that this is going to be published in August and I am recording it in March. In regards to narration, I've hit a roadblock, a little bit burnt out on the editing. I don't mind so much reading, but how I do it in iMovie, big picture down the road, I might read Walden again because I do think it's an interesting read and I like it. and I want to start reading in a program that's designed for voiceovers and narration. I downloaded Audacity, that's free, and I watched a YouTube video, so I'm a little more familiar with how the program works. And what I would like to do is just sit and narrate as much as I want, instead of narrating only as much as the video length I have created is. It adds a little bit of like suspense because I don't know quite when the end of the video is coming. So after so long, I start to really watch my phone, and then it's just a lot of back and forth because I've recorded a good couple, probably a minute after of when the movie ended, and then I have to cut that out. So it's not as productive as I would like it to be. So I would like to just be able to record in Audacity, and then in theory I would be able to just cut out what I want to use and send that over to the editing program. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm sure it won't be that easy, but I would also like to narrate in Audacity because then it's done. It is already ready to be uploaded to LibriVox, which is a free library associated platform where anyone that wants to narrate, whether you're good at it or not, can narrate and upload it into that platform. I also noticed there is only one lady on Audible that has read Walden, which, makes sense, but I was like, why that? I feel like there should be more ladies reading Walden, and I was like, I think I could be one of those people. So, maybe down the road, that's something that I might make a little bit of money from. And so the Walden book is going to, the other people that have done it as audiobooks, it's 10.5 hours of reading. So I think I have to be in the mindset that I'm going to sit down and listen to everything I've read, and any areas that I'm not so happy with. I know there's a section that I read quite quickly and I didn't enunciate as well as I should have. I could re-record those and, just bring it up to snuff for where I'm at with my skill set. So, jumping back to the animation on this video, I'm thinking once I have the puppy completely out of the now I'm wondering if I should go back and kind of restart this, but I think I'll leave it as it is. I think I have 3 sets of the puppy, starting to walk out. Also, I'm sure the ambulation of the puppy is not accurate to real life, but we're gonna, this is for fun here. We're gonna just enjoy the process. Anyway, once I have the full happy little pup out of the edge of the room, I think I'm just gonna duplicate that layer and then change the face, and that way the puppy stays pretty well into proportion, and I won't be having as crazy of Merling jumping around, because that was a little interesting because I know it's not matched up. So her little merles are going to be moving all over, which a little bit would be fine because the pup's moving, so her fur would be moving, and so would that color. But I was worried about it getting out of hand. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. At this time, I'm up to 41 subscribers, which is awesome. My main goal at this point is getting at least 2 videos out a week, and I can't wait to see where I am in August. Have a great day, guys. If you can, like, share, subscribe, really helps. Have a great day. Bye.